Hello everyone! It's me, Mario. And today I have captured Shemcat and will be using his body to take you through Super Mario Odyssey. And yeah, I am joined today by two amazing commentators.
I'm Danae, I use they, them pronouns, and I'm really excited to be here.
And I'm Densa, and I already did a lot of SMO at ESA before, so I hope I can give some good insights.
Yeah, alright. Well, I guess we should just start the run as soon as possible. So let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, so if you're unfamiliar with Super Mario Odyssey, you might not recognize the category name. This is one of the 6 main categories of Super Mario Odyssey. World Peace is like any percent where we try and finish the game as fast as possible, but we do this whilst also completing every story objective along the way. So it gives quite a bit of a distinction from traditional 90% whilst keeping a lot of things the same.
It does have some twists, definitely, and some really cool tricks.
Yeah, for sure. This is my favorite category of all time, so I am really excited to show you it today.
That is a weird take.
Yeah, I am one of the few people who says that, but trust me, World Peace is peak.
Yeah, because the whole idea of World Peace is that we're basically going to go through the entire story of like the first bit of the game. So we're going to try and do it as fast as possible, but we'll see how it goes.
Weird how that works in a speedrun.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, as you can see, we've already been introduced to our good buddy Cappy, who we can use for a variety of things, such as pulling levers, and of course, as I've mentioned at the start, capturing things. So the first capture we take is the frog, and surprisingly enough, the frog can jump really high, and so we just use that to quickly make our way through the Cat Kingdom Tower.
Yeah, like Shemcat's doing some kind of different movements with the frog, trying to get some vectors to try and like make the room go faster. Dancer is an expert in Cat Kingdom.
Indeed. And even with a successful left set the first try. Really nice.
Yeah, so if you don't understand the term vectoring, that makes sense. It's not it's not used in a lot of other games, but basically in Mario Odyssey, Mario accelerates faster when moving at 45-degree angles. So basically,
90.
Is it 90?
Yeah.
Close enough. So basically what we want to do when we're in the air as much as possible is try and move at these slightly weird angles that actually save time.
Yeah, anytime you're in the air and you just move in a 90-degree angle, that's better.
Alright, and that's the first kingdom down. First of, what, 14 in this run?
Depends on how you count them.
I was about to say, it could be 16. Who knows?
14 to 16, depends on 14 or 16. People who say 15 are weird.
Yeah, 15 is wrong. Alright, so now we're in Cascade and we're about to get our first story moon.
Woo!
And we could do a fast strat called Dino Skip Skip, but we're actually gonna do Dino Skip Skip Skip, where we skip the Dino Skip Skip.
It's getting increasingly weird with this. The naming concepts in this community.
Yeah, there's a few odd names that we will be seeing along the way, so make sure you stay tuned.
Well, I can think of a few, yeah.
I can't wait for everyone to hear about Dram and how many things we call
Please.
Dram.
It's not even explainable to people who are in the Odyssey community.
Alright, so here's the dino. What Shemcat's basically going to do is he's going to use the dino to get onto this trampoline and use it to jump all the way up to the boss arena. And this skips like the whole like 2D section, if you remember that from like your Odyssey playthroughs.
That was very close to bonking, I think.
Was it?
Yeah. There's like one spot on that wall where you can bonk and not activate the cutscene, and he was very close to hitting that.
If I got the evil bonk, I would have been so sad.
It would have been kind of funny, but
Would have been just as what you expect for a marathon. But yeah, that's the first boss done.
Second boss.
Second boss. First
Yeah.
boss with a story mode.
yeah, well, Topper doesn't count. That's why, chat, you should donate to the incentive for Harriet first or Topper first, and definitely vote Harriet first.
I was about to say, why do you even mention the second?
She's just the better choice, okay?
Yeah.
Well, if you want the runner's opinion, I always prefer Topper first.
Boo.
Okay, so we have 2-1, and that's a clear decision, right?
Runner opinion should count as 3.
No. Also, it's apparently Cappy's opinion. Let's take the offering. Yeah, and now we need to get one more moon, and then we can head out of the kingdom. And we're gonna do a small glitch here. Yeah, that should work. That's very nice. That is called chest clip, and it's done by doing a backflip at the perfect time and throwing Cappy towards, I don't know, the Odyssey.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it otherwise. And if you do that at the very right time, Mario gets upwarped a bit into the wall, and you can just go through the scene.
Yeah, we're gonna probably see another moon clip like that, like the date skip.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So hopefully, fingers crossed, no commentators curse.
Hopefully, I mean, we'll hopefully see 2 more.
Oh yeah, because there's no clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I added the extra one in there, just in case, to increase the chance of you guys seeing a moon clip. I don't usually do that one in runs.
I mean, it saves such little time.
Yeah, so it saves like 0.5 or like 1 second if you do it super optimally.
I think the way you did it pretty much tied it.
Yeah, or lost time even.
Yeah,
But
the setup wasn't the fastest,
It's
especially
not-
with the water.
yeah, it's not about looking. No, it's not. It's not about going fast. It's about looking cool. That's
Okay, for a marathon.
All right, now we're entering the Sand Kingdom. This is actually going to look quite a bit different from a regular any percent run. Because obviously we're doing the story progression, so Shemcat wants to get the story moves, obviously. But he's gonna go for a clip in just a little bit, and that skips the entire tower with the story moon, and it skips the whole shards area with the story moon.
You skip 2 story moons, and you still progress in the story.
Yeah, and it takes like 2 minutes to do IP clip, I think.
saves a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it saves to the clip.
I think
2 minutes sounds a bit much to me.
I think because of all the cutscenes, the shards move is pretty slow.
I don't know.
Put an
It's hard.
asterisk on that
It's hard
one.
to say because if you do a P clip, you also get 2 moons easily. So
Yeah. Nice, getting the first drum strat.
the actual tram strat.
The actual original drum strat. And it's named after a runner who didn't want the trick to be named after him, so of course we named the thing after him.
Also, one small thing, Shemcat actually just got a checkpoint there, and that is going to be needed for later in the kingdom.
Alright, here's the IP clip. And for those of you who cannot read Chinese traditional, it is like... How do I explain it?
What, the Cappy text that pops
Yeah,
up?
it says like you can't brute force your way through that or
Yeah.
something in English. It's
Yeah.
very funny.
And after a few attempts, a few more than I would have wanted, I did indeed brute force my way through. So now we are in the inverted pyramid. And yeah, it's a nice little 2D section. This one's fairly simple. We kind of just, yeah, hold right and jump at the right times, and yeah, it's pretty chill. And there are some moons along the way here, but we just skip them for sake of going faster since they're just a little bit too slow.
Do we have time for a few donations?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm just catching up because of the tech issues. We didn't really read any donations out, but we do have an $85 donation from Anonymous, probably more related to last game, saying Nanomachines SON, and using that to get a Goosebird Honk t-shirt. Also contributing to the target of King's Quest 6, play the final credits song. And we also have a $5 donation from Meme Soon, saying, haha, great run, well memed, Diagon. And that's probably also more related to the last run.
Alright, even if they're not not quite related to Odyssey, thank you very much for the donations either way. And yeah, there was a second incentive to this run as well. The wearing Cappy was an incentive in and of itself. And that was met before the run even started, so thank you very much for that. That is actually insane.
Yeah, especially because it's been really awkward putting it on mid-run.
And so yeah, that is the Harriet fight that you can also you can try and see it first if you really want to, if you enjoyed that one a lot. But yeah, pretty straightforward. And now, World Peace hasn't quite been achieved in Sand Kingdom yet. It has become very dark and very cold all of a sudden. So Mario's still got a bit of work to do.
I wonder what the engines of that are.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Surely. And straight away in this Night Sand, we will warp back to the checkpoint I picked up earlier. And we'll collect a few quick moons before continuing the story now.
Yeah, you would usually get those 90% as well, but just in a completely different order. And not at night.
Oh,
That's
Barely
embarrassing.
missed the block.
This messes up my whole strat now, I think. Unfortunately. I'll try and see if it works, but... Okay, I didn't even... Oh my god.
Maybe it would have worked.
What is happening?
Ooh, okay.
So what I was supposed to do there, what I was attempting to do, is try and juggle those bullet bills, hit one into, and basically just spawn them both at the same time, hit one into the cage, and then from there just immediately go to the other whilst it's charging at us, and yeah, capture that one and just run straight into the moon, and continue running forward. Over to this one, over to Lost in the Luggage, I believe this one's called.
Alright, and now we're entering the hole in the desert where the pyramid used to be. I believe we're just gonna get the one move here because it's kind of on the way anyway, so it's pretty fast. And then we'll get sit through another boss fight. Great.
Really cool boss in my opinion.
Yeah, it's an okay boss fight.
Where is it on your ranking?
I don't know. I have a bad take about this game that the boss fights aren't that great.
Oh, I also have to.
No, I think I agree as well.
I
The boss
think-
fights are...
For a Mario game, they could be better. But
I think because they all feel like an auto-scroller, it's like, yeah, it could be better, but
yeah, but
it's fine.
this one especially, I feel like has that less.
And before entering this boss fight, you could also see me jumping out. Rather than waiting for the bullet bills to come over, we just jump out and capture them mid-air, which is just a little bit faster, but...
It's scary. Because
Yeah,
if you accidentally throw Cappy a little bit too late, you might hit the bullet bill before jumping on Cappy and then you'll just die.
Yeah, so this boss is called Nucleotech. You might recognize a very similar boss in Super Mario 64. I don't.
General, I think in multiple Mario games, right?
Yeah, I can't remember what the other one is.
IROC, I believe.
That sounds right. That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, I only know that because he's also in Mario Kart DS.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Nintendo and putting bosses in that
Big
have
hands.
like hands.
Big hands.
Yeah, that just hit you.
But this one at least has like a face. The one in SM64 doesn't.
I guess he's got eyes, though.
Yeah. Okay.
That's something.
Nice. And there we go. Boss fight done.
Yes, and
And
now...
that's the story.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, once I've picked up this power moon, or this multi-moon rather, we have enough moons to leave the Sand Kingdom and go on to the next one, and yeah, every story event in Sand has also been completed, so we are basically the heroes.
Yeah, just ignore those 2 moons that we completely skipped over.
Yeah, that's not important, that's not important.
Can we go for some donations?
Yeah.
Awesome. We got a $10 donation from Anonymous saying, donating to see Harriet first. And obviously putting that towards the Harriet and making that battle a little bit closer. So Harriet is currently at $490 and Topper $563. So if you'd like to change that, get your donations in. And we also got a $50 donation from G. Chris with no message, but putting that towards getting the Here Comes Plum event shirt. So yeah, back to you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, still all to play for with Topper versus Harriet, and yeah, still a decent amount until we get to there, because it's the penultimate kingdom where we fight those two.
Wants to see Topper. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah, so still plenty of time to get your donations in before we have to make the decision of Topper or Harriet first.
And speaking of, we actually got another $15 from Samurolian saying, can't believe a Xenoblade speedrunner is playing Mario. Really branching out. And they're also putting that towards Harriet. So
let's go.
Get it even closer.
Well,
keep them coming, keep them coming.
I was gonna thank you, Samu, but after that, what the hell?
Well, you know, Cappy is playing as well. It's not the Xenoblade speedrunner here. Alright, we're gonna come up, or we are already in Lake Kingdom. And already the second one in. Do you do the clip there? I don't know how the route works for story.
No, the clip saves like half a second.
Yeah, so in 90%.
So the same as...
we usually use move to moon clip, and it's a tiny bit faster than fighting Rango in 90%. But obviously we need to fight Rango.
Yeah, I thought there might be route with and the Rango Fed.
Yeah, so Lake Kingdom's kind of a little break split. It's pretty straightforward, but yeah, it has some nice little fish movement. Got to make sure you're on top of all that, and yeah, not going too slow. I will go for a slightly harder bit of moving out of the water here. Hopefully I get it. Nice.
Yeah, that movement is kind of annoying because those yellow Goombas can cause you to lag, and then it just drops your dive input, and then you fall back into the water, and it's very upsetting.
Yeah, but that only really happens if you hit them with Cappy. And the strat he did, that's not really an issue.
Yeah.
And another blink and you'll miss it boss. That's Rango. His whole gimmick is that he's really high up, and you have to basically use the hat he throws at you as like a little trampoline to get up there. But it's a Mario game. The entire point of the game is to jump around and have fun. So we just jump and we just hit him, and yeah, basically stun lock him, and he can't really do anything to us, thankfully. So that is the third of 4 Broodals, who are like the mini bosses in this game.
That's one thing I have to say I like about the bosses in Odyssey, is that you always have some fast strat like that. For example, for Harriet, you can just hit the bombs in the air, like you don't have to wait for 3 phases like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so, some of the bosses are more auto-scrollery than others, but the Broodals are definitely some of the best, because they actually have like an interaction you can do with them.
Yeah. You can speed them up.
So we were left with a fork in the road before. We chose Lake because we skipped 1 input by doing that. But now we go straight toward it anyway, and this is another one that differs quite a bit from 90%, but I think this is a pretty fun one.
Yeah, it also provides a little bit of contrast because we're gonna fight Spewit, and then we're also gonna fight Tort Drift, and you will see what we mean by the different strategies between the different bosses, because Spewit has quite a few fast strats, and Tort Drift is...
waiting.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it.
You don't even avoid, you just wait.
Yeah. But yeah, coming up, Samu is gonna attempt another...
Samu?
Samu, sorry, it's because I read his name. Shemcat is going to attempt nut flip, so I think me and Dan's are going to be a tiny bit quiet because it can be tricky, but
Yeah.
it's
Also,
not
you might
the
have a sound
difficult.
cue, I don't know.
I say the cue myself, actually. We who?
That's so funny, actually. There we go.
No! Oh, that's so sad.
I'm so bad at this trick as well. Like, every time I get there, I fall into deep ones or something.
I was about to say, I'm really glad you didn't just fall into deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best it could have gone while still failing, I think.
Yeah.
Tyler always bullies me that I'm so bad at it. Because that's literally whenever we do anything where that has to be done, I fail it every time.
I've done that trick so many times in practice. Not once have I bonked there, but I guess that's the marathon curse for you.
For sure.
Speaking of marathon curses, somebody else is also out to get you. Some nerd donating $5 saying hee 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 because they are donating that to the Topper and Harriet battle, but donating it to Harriet.
Yes!
So now we are only $53 between Topper versus Harriet.
Let's go, guys.
It is getting very close, so keep the donations coming if you want to influence that.
Yeah, shout outs to some nerd though, that's my goat right there.
Yeah. So, also in a second, Shemcat is going to do something called Tower Skip. It basically just skips the inside of a tower where we usually get 2 entrance rooms. It's fine. Clueless.
Oh!
Dunster, why did you say something? Did you get
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. You got the story moon.
Yeah, I just have to retry that. So the reason I messed that up is because I stood on the section of the platform. So if you know donut blocks from like Super Mario World or whatever that go away after you step on them, they're basically like that. And I stood on the one I wanted to roll towards, or wanted to, yeah, dive onto.
Nice, good job. Alright, here's Spewit. Say hi to him now because he's going to be off our screen in approximately like 15 seconds or something.
You'll also see more of his head than him himself.
Yeah, this is actually a really hard boss fight, guys. I need to lock in, hold up. I need quiet in the room.
Ah, so good.
Oh.
Yes.
First try, let's go.
Yeah, believe it or not, they actually make that boss fight even harder later down the line. So,
Oh yeah.
I might not be.
Already sweating. Already sweating.
Getting nervous. I'm getting nervous.
It's coming up soon.
Yeah, like half an hour. Oh.
It's worth the wait, I promise.
So that is the first half of the Wooded Kingdom down. And we are now on to the second half, so it's not over again. Bowser is stealing all the flowers from the Wooded Kingdom to take to his wedding with Peach. If you didn't know Odyssey story, that is what's going on. We probably should have mentioned that in like Cap or Cascade, but I guess we'll do it now.
It's fine, the plot doesn't matter, we're just here to see the movie.
Also, I just want to mention at the start we said World Peace is bad. World Peace indeed is a good thing. Just not my favorite category in this particular game, but in general.
It could be worse, he could be playing Dark Side.
Oh God, I
Dark
wouldn't
Side
dare.
is so good. What do you mean? Dark Side, my third favorite category.
That's crazy.
World Peace is on spot 6.
Yeah, so we're just gonna quickly destroy where the spinny Bowser thing is, and then we'll be able to access Top Drift, which is our next auto-scroll free like boss fight.
He looks cool.
Yeah. No, I think that's it.
That's about as much as we can say.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
what
why I
else to
stopped
say.
speaking.
Now, there is actually a bit of tech in the Torque Drift fight because of the capture we use for it. So you notice in Knuckle Tech we captured his hands, which functioned as bullet bills. In Torque Drift we capture the uproot, which is the little onion we captured earlier in a few places. And it's a little slow to start with, but with some specific bits of movement we can make it a tiny bit faster and
Get a fast nut boy.
Exactly, Speedy Nut Boy is the name of this creature once we've upgraded him.
I can't remember exactly how it works. I just know like you have to get the jump at the right time.
Yeah,
Makes it
like
go
right
faster.
when you walk off his platform on the slope, you have to do a spawn boost.
Yeah, there are actually two parts of it. So one where you don't get lag when you jump, and one where you jump really far.
Yeah,
and
this is a really good one.
Yeah, I got very lucky actually, and I just immediately had the no lag jump. And
Never get it like that. I'm so I was confused. I would have been like, getting the lag one.
yeah, I have no clue what causes it. It's basically just RNG, but hey, I'll take it. So to get no lag, you basically want to jump onto the spawner in a precise way. And to get the speed, you just jump off the spawner in a precise way. So you can do that whilst we're waiting in between these phases. You can't interrupt him, you can't speed this up, you just have to kind of wait around and dodge the really slow-moving projectiles.
You could even go onto these blocks there and just wait.
Yeah.
Could have done some cat pro farming.
Yeah. I wanna get so lucky for that with there. That's insane. Don't be a Kyle and clip in the ground.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, there's a very slight risk of you just clipping into the floor during
And dying.
the attack phase. You can survive it if you react in time, but most of the times you're not expecting it, and so will just fall out of bounds and die.
It's not happened to me ever.
Yeah,
Sadly.
same. I always worry about it though, every time.
Every time I worry about it, but it's never happened to me. I've only seen videos.
Yeah, and that's the Wooded Kingdom. So we're actually about to move on to Cloud, which is going to be our very first interaction with Bowser.
Thought we were going to Metro.
Oh yeah, sorry, chat. We're going to Metro Kingdom.
Cappy's about to tell us, hey, we're going to Metro, so surely we're going to Metro, right?
Yeah, surely nothing bad will happen, right?
Yeah, not along the way, right? Surely not.
I'm so excited to visit the city, you know.
Pauline, Jump Up
yeah.
Superstar,
Yeah.
Taxis. What else is in Metro Kingdom?
Peeper.
Poles.
Poles. Trash.
The scooter.
The scooter, yeah. A cage. Electricity.
Ooh, very exciting stuff coming up.
Wait, what?
What's
What's
happening?
Wait, you can speak Chinese?
How did you know?
Wait, where are we? Oh my god, it's Cloud Kingdom?
No.
Such a surprise.
I'm actually sorry for spoiling it.
Who will take us here? Who will take us here?
Oh my god, it's Bowser.
It's Bowser!
No way.
Bowser, am I married? Okay.
Bowser as an enemy in a Mario game? That's incredible.
No way.
Yeah, Shemcat's actually doing some manipulations with Bowser's movement and trying to get the hats as fast as possible. It just speeds up the fight ever so slightly, because otherwise Bowser can jump platform to platform and it's really annoying, so it just cuts like that part of the fight out.
Like how you said that when he missed it both times.
he jumped to one platform there.
Yeah, but it was the wrong one.
Oh well, who cares?
Wait, there are right ones and wrong ones?
Yeah, you only should skip one, and you both of the times you skip 2 platforms.
The more you know.
Shemcat learning things.
Should have watched Change of Pace for Club King. Yeah?
Oh, don't plug your own channel.
I didn't say that. You
Uh-huh.
said that. Yeah, I only said the name of the tutorial.
Dude, change of pace? Where can I view that, Danster?
On YouTube.
Wow, I wonder who edits the script for that.
I wonder who that could be.
Alright, so Lost Kingdom's actually... Oh,
What am I?
it's actually exactly like any percent. So we're gonna do this trick called Meme Tree, and it basically skips the whole like Klepto thing. Because Klepto usually steals Cappy and we have to get him back. But this way we can avoid like the capture zone that Klepto can steal Cappy. And
Yeah.
I,
We activate him, and then the rest of the kingdom is basically free to go.
yeah, Lost Kingdom is like super cool speedrun ride. Like I think it's a lot of people's like favorite kingdom because of like this strat.
It is fun, yeah. It's also just so quick.
Oh yeah, it's like 2 minutes long.
Yeah, and
if you're good.
yeah, and that's with cutscenes and getting 10 moons. So that's quite insane, actually. Yeah, now Shemcat activated Klepto, and now he can go wherever without losing Cappy.
Yeah, last time I did a marathon in front of World Peace, I actually did get kleptoed, so I'm glad that's not happened today.
Hey.
Yet.
You could still die.
Then forget. So this jump is also quite tight. Okay, yeah. I shouldn't have said it, but at least you didn't die.
Uh-oh, that was horrifying.
Okay, that was also a bit scary. What he wanted to do there is do a very big triple jump off the leaf and then just land on the tree without doing a cap jump. And yeah, it's quite difficult. And yeah, he saw that the jump wouldn't work, so he just abandoned it.
Yeah, I just those trees are weird. I just lost like all my speed for whatever reason. So
I think your trajectory was just a bit too far
yeah,
right.
my angles were slightly off there, and if you're just ever so slightly off with that trick, that's it. That's over.
All right, now we're going to the Metro Kingdom. But it's actually nighttime and it's raining a lot, so that's not good. So we
have a bug problem.
Oh yeah, a very big pest problem.
Yeah. All right, that's actually the storm mode. I could have made the joke so much better.
That's what the all moons knowledge gets you, Dancer.
Yeah. I should have that.
Maybe, yeah, I guess. Isn't it?
I literally ran it.
I was about to say.
ESA.
Alright, so Night Metro is actually very different compared to casual playthrough, because you're meant to like go through like the long way around, like through construction zone and use the scooter and all that stuff. But we kind of just jumped up the awning and went up the building, and now we're just gonna long jump over this gap. And okay, that wasn't a long jump. That was scary. I was expecting long jump.
Why would you expect a long?
That's what I do, because I'm bad at the game. But yeah, so now we're basically at City Hall, which is great.
God, you're scaring me so much.
Please stop.
If you looked at the video, I was like this.
So guys, I'll try to like actually do my movement more properly. But
Shem is just scaring us.
It's all for the content, alright, I swear I'm not actually purposely cutting it really tight.
Yeah, and that long jump there is actually horrifying. You need to do a neutral long jump, don't you?
It's hard to explain. Basically, the camera also moves automatically, so if you do the cap jump at a bad timing, then you might just have problems with landing on Cappy because the camera moves.
Also, I'm gonna ask this now: is Diggler faster than the Wolf Team?
Sorry?
Is Diggler faster?
If you like water record level, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. So Shemcat could have done a weird clip out of bounds and gotten, well, not really out of bounds.
Oh yeah, it's all.
Yeah, and he gets like a moon that we like usually get in any descent, but you just get it earlier rather than later.
Yeah, because we're waiting for quite a while in this phase.
Yeah, and in this time you can clip out, get a moon, and get back until this second phase starts. So
yeah, the moons you get in War Piece are just so quick though that like it barely saves time, even if you're world record level. This is like the worst mech wiggler
oh
ever.
god.
Jesus.
Come on. Come on! Come on! Oh my god, how did that still work?
Okay. For those of you at home, Shemcat was this close to
It was
getting
literally
third cycled.
0.2 seconds or something. That was maybe not even. That might have been the closest you can get.
Oh no, that would have been really, really unfortunate.
I would have been so sad if I 3 cycle.
I saw it at the phase like already that this is gonna be difficult.
But yeah, that was Night Metro. I actually really dislike Night Metro. It's like one of my least favorite portions.
With Giggler, it's become much more fun in my opinion. At least
well,
for 90%.
I can't do Giggler dancers, so.
So?
So it's bad.
So?
Giggler is a really cool strat. It's actually like one of the newest.
I
things
think
to
it's the
discover.
newest big thing at least.
Yeah.
At least I can't think of anything else.
That's another drum strat for those of you counting at home.
I don't think anybody counted.
I think that was 2.
Oh yeah, and this is really cool. Look at the camera real quick. This is how you clip in there, because if you tilt the controller like this, you actually get Mario to turn a little bit more, and that is just enough to barely clip in and grab the moon.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk to Pauline. We're gonna help her recruit these 4 musicians who all just happen to be playing in Metro Kingdom.
Yeah, and like this one is literally just left of her. Why doesn't she just like look left and scream in that direction? Then she doesn't even have to move.
And it's literally the drums, like the loudest instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah, despite the fact that we got rid of the Mech Wiggler, apparently there's not world peace in in Metro Kingdom rather. To achieve world peace, what we need to do is
Party.
Yeah, we need to throw a festival to celebrate how great we are and how much Mario's a hero, pretty much.
And of course to hear Pauline singing.
Yeah. So just go from place to place, collecting these 4 musicians as fast as possible to assemble a band for Pauline. And so that's number 2. That one's pretty quick, and we can get an extra moon along the way.
I know what we need to sing later.
Oh no.
Do we have time for a few donations?
Yeah, now works.
Awesome. We got $21 from Window Ledge without a message, and then we got $10 from Blipblow saying shoutouts to Wooey. And they're putting that towards Topper in the Harriet versus Topper battle, bringing that gap to $63. So if you want to either widen that gap or bring it down, get to donating right now.
I didn't know Blipblow was like that.
SMA. Alright, so that's all of them?
That's 3.
3.
think
I was not paying attention.
I think I gotta look at the list later who donated for it. Just like time them out in my chat.
Yeah, get the ban list going.
Oh, you roll over here. I think it's kind of been debated whether or not like rolling here is faster or warping, but I think if you've got really good movement, then it's definitely faster to like not warp. Because warping is like 8 seconds.
Probably a similar situation to what we had in Sand a couple years ago. At the end. If it's faster to roll for the Odyssey.
Note stream.
Oh, yeah, so... I mean, that was an old 90% route where you could walk from the palm tree to the Odyssey or you could roll.
Yeah. Before the loading was faster, it was like really close.
Yeah.
And it was, I think, 0.1 faster to roll optimally. Nobody was doing that.
No sewer clip, what the hell?
I do apologize that I'm not doing the world record level strats in my marathon run.
I respect it. Especially because I can't do this one at all. I'm so bad at it.
I think sewer clip is one of the harder ones, to be fair.
Definitely.
Yeah, I've gotten sewer clip once, which is...
Once in a run or once ever?
Once ever.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Which is less than I've gotten stuff like IP skip, which is another world record strat I'm not doing in my marathon run that saves like 40, 50 seconds in War Piece. But it is incredibly, incredibly hard.
I've not done it a single time, literally. I've not done... I mean, I've not spent that much time on it, but still, I haven't done it.
Yeah, it's like insane. But we at least get to do the IP clip, which is also pretty cool.
For sure. Alright, now we get to do the festival, so this is probably the most famous song from Mario Odyssey, so you probably know it already.
Probably, if not, I won't be singing it, so you'll at least get to listen to Pauline doing it.
You don't want us singing that long, I think.
No, we won't punish chat with that.
You just said you won't.
Top 10 Lugan.
$100 and I'll literally sing it right now.
Oh, I agree. I would do that.
Speaking of donations, can we go for a readout?
Oh yeah.
All right, we got $40 from Tuxedo Mike saying, first donation of the summer. My favorite marathon back with my favorite people. And they are using those $40 to redeem the Goosebird Honk t-shirt and putting it towards the King's Quest 4 Play the Final Credits song, Target.
Alright, thank you very much. And my this entire festival section is basically on a global cycle, so all of the movement we do here basically affects the barrels in this room and every other room. And because I suck at 2D games and my movement was not good, this is a slightly weird cycle. I'm not too used to it, but hopefully we can make use of it. We've got three hit points, so we can damage boost if necessary, and yeah. Getting rid of Donkey Kong, and then we'll just jump out.
How did you not get the invisible wall there? I always get the invisible wall there.
I'm just lucky.
Like after the fight, like when you do Donkey Kong, I just run left and I always get stuck because there's an invisible wall.
I've never seen
You're
that.
too slow.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh
We did
god!
get $100 donation
Oh, God.
from an anonymous donor. Can we hear you guys sing?
I mean,
Oh, God.
I mean, can we put on the song along with it again? Then sure.
I was about to say, I don't know the lyrics.
I mean, we can pull those up. That's not the problem.
Oh, no.
But without music, I don't think that's a good idea. But I mean, if we have the time later after the run, it's only 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, time to lock in. I need to make sure I beat the estimate
But
by
we-
as much as possible.
Yeah, we need to talk to Tech about that.
I don't know. Maybe Tech can give us a heads up whether that's possible or not. But we also actually have a $5 donation from Jusokt saying, "Hey Shem, hey Dan, hey Eden. Hope you're having a good week in the lovely city of Mallory. Still sad I couldn't join the CSA. Hopefully we'll meet in winter again. By the way, Kanuruets? I don't know how
Kanuruets?
I don't know how to
Kanuruets.
pronounce that.
Kanuruets.
Kanuruets. And they're putting that towards the Topper versus Harriet fight for Topper.
Oh,
Ju,
boo.
why?
It is only $5, so you could easily make that different. if
Do the
you
100
wanted
at
to.
least go to Harry?
The 100 did not go to anything, actually,
Oh.
which is
Missed
a shame. It is a
opportunity.
very missed opportunity. But keep in mind that you can, when you donate, put that money towards either some kind of reward, or on top of that, also get some kind of target or poll influence. So remember to do that when you donate.
Alright. So actually, Shemcat's gonna do a really major clip in this kingdom.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So.
Wait.
Oh,
Okay, there is a
box clip.
pretty fast backup.
Oh no.
Okay, this one. There are lots of backups you can do here. There's a very safe one, but this is a little bit more difficult. Oh, very nice. That was really quick.
Yeah, so that skips 4 whole story moons that are quite slow, including a Rango refight. And
That might be one of the biggest skips, actually.
yeah, that's like an insane skip.
Yeah, usually you'd have to go through like 4 different subrooms, collect some moons along the way, which open like 4 different barriers into the Bound Bowl arena.
Yeah.
But yeah, just find a way to get out of bounds because the loading zone is always there. So just jump out and go straight to the Bound Bowl. So literally all we need to do in Snow Kingdom to achieve World Peace is win the Bound Bowl race. So we'll start it right away and achieve World Peace as soon as possible. And chat, you can guess my time for the Bound Bowl Grand Prix. If you think I'm going to do very well, guess a 52 point something, so 0.0001, etc. If you think I'm going to get a pretty average Bound Bowl, a 53 or a 54 will do. And if you think I'm going to be really bad, like 55, 56,
And you're gonna donate if somebody hits it.
of course, of course.
Let's go.
So make sure you get your guesses in.
So we have to check if somebody gets it.
Oh yeah. Let's hope not too many people guess, because we can't scroll up the chat.
Yeah, hopefully if someone does get it, people will point that out, and hopefully if someone gets it or someone doesn't get it, people won't just be like, yo, I got it. But this has been pretty solid so far, if I'm honest.
Second lap especially was really good.
So yeah, it's very easy to win the race because these guys do not, these guys are not very good. They haven't spent 2,500 hours playing
They're
Mario
not
Odyssey.
speedrunners.
53.45?
Does somebody have that?
No.
Oh, I don't think so. Oh, we had somebody really close.
Yeah, less than 0.1 off, which is unfortunate, but not this time, not this time.
Sag, no donations.
It's a very hard one to get properly, so I don't blame you for that.
No, wow, someone got it. Wow.
No way!
Oh my god.
And you might notice that I haven't gotten all the moons to leave the kingdom just yet. I still have to collect
Three
three
or
four.
four?
We have to collect a few more.
I think 4?
Yeah, it's 4. It's 4, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just do it in the like world peace achieved version of Snow, because the moons are just way faster and not like dependent on the story or anything, so they come with a lot less cutscenes.
Yeah, this one doesn't exist before story,
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah, if you noticed, in the brief moment we were outside, it was very dark and very windy, but now it's all sunny again. And so we collect the timer challenge, we collect the bunny, and we go do some fishing.
Which is actually RNG dependent, which is great.
Yeah, I feel like this one is pretty much always first try for me though, for some reason. Even though I don't think it has a different probability. Yeah, see? Huh? First try.
That was second try.
Was it?
Yeah, that was second try.
Okay, I didn't even see the first one.
First try in our hearts. So we're getting brought back to the Odyssey.
I'm trying to remember what the odds are, but I know like no one's ever gotten past like
Wasn't it like 50?
11.
I thought it's 50-50.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever gotten like past 8 or 9.
And now Shem is doing a trick called Snow Dram, which doesn't have anything to do with other dram strats. And he got it.
Yeah, so that's 3 drum strats now.
Yeah.
That's
This one-
actually really difficult, by the way.
Yeah.
This one is called Dram Strat, even though it works completely different and it's just a trick jump. But
Yeah.
people were like, we're funny. So we're gonna name this Dram, even though it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and that looks pretty flashy and all. Do you know how much it saves? 2 seconds for all
Yeah,
that.
time saved.
And yeah, you lose like 20 if you
Oh,
fail,
yeah.
which is very easy if you just a few frames or like off with some of your inputs.
Yeah. Or even just not hitting the perfect vector angle, because that is also very important for this jump.
Yeah, you need to like pay attention to everything, like the very micro things, like making sure you're delaying all your inputs as much as possible, because if you delay them just a little bit, you get ever so slightly more distance with your jumps, which is, it adds up for a trick like that.
I'm not gonna plug it again.
What do you mean?
COP.
Oh. that just came out though. I think you could plug that one. It's more justifiable.
If you want to know more details, change of place for Snow Kingdom.
Wow, is that on the Dunster2106 YouTube channel?
I think so.
Alright, so Seaside is actually really different compared to any percent, because in any percent we don't get any story moons whatsoever. But obviously we need to break all of the seals in order to fight the boss. And who wants to say the kingdom's full of
I do. So the big bad of the Seaside Kingdom is known as Brigadier Mollusk Lancer III, Dauphin of Bubbleane. That is his full title. And no, that is not a joke. That is his genuine name.
I always only know Mollusk the Third. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
And yeah, unfortunately, just like in Snow Kingdom, or what it's supposed to be in Snow Kingdom, we collect 4 story moons in order to get to the world peace segment. But unfortunately, we can't do any out of bounds stuff to skip these ones, so just have to do it pretty
Thank you
casually.
for showing me how to do this in All Moons now. I never know what to do there. I always just do something and it's slow.
Yeah, so in 90% we usually do 2 clips. One's called Fish Dip and one's called Fish Clip. But unfortunately we won't get to see that here today, which is very sad.
Yeah, and you notice I was holding my camera like way down during that section where I was moving along with the Gushen, which is the capture in this kingdom that basically works as just like a fast-moving guy on the top of the water. I was moving down because on Odyssey, if something's not on screen, it doesn't exist according to the game.
Most things, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And so by doing that, we delay Dory, who has a moon under her, from spawning in and beginning her cycle, and so we can get it at a more convenient time for us rather than having to go a bit more out of our way. Unfortunately, it does mean we can't really look where we're going, so I did get hit, which loses a bit of time because every time you collect a moon and you're not on full health, there's a little damage refill animation. But, yeah, it's whatever. Most of the time you can skip it. Most of the time you get lucky.
I love it when the Gushing gets stuck in hot pots.
Yeah, the Gushing you can gain a lot of height with. You basically land on a higher up structure, and from there you can just increase your height further and further until you get to a high spot like this, where you can just basically just drive the Gushing right into the moon. And so we've gotten through all 4 seals, and it's now time to fight Brigadier Marlon Scalazza III, Dauphin of Bubble Lane.
Try saying that 3 times in a row.
And this is personally my second favorite boss fight in the game. We were talking about this earlier. My commentators didn't quite agree with that assessment, but...
Last one.
I really don't like this fight. I don't know if it's because I'm bad at it and I can't do the fast strat, but yeah, I just hate it. Yeah, we just need to use the Gushing's water to, you know, extinguish the fire and then just do damage to him that way.
It sounded so poetic the way you said it. Extinguish the fire. Then we can damage him.
Alright, I'm just trying to manipulate the boss. It
Nice.
worked, cool. So that's actually really, well, not really fast, but it's much faster than it could.
Yeah, he manipulated him to just like basically go through the wall there instead of around, and that's, I don't know how much it saves, like 10 seconds or something.
It saves quite a lot, and then I did a slightly harder version of it as well, and yeah, saved another second or 2 from that.
Ooh.
And then I
There it goes.
that time
There
back
goes
away
that
from,
second.
from missing the moon because I guess I'm just bad.
Happens more often than you think.
If you have a donation right now, now would be the time.
I do. We got a $10 donation from Mulan V44 saying, I loved World Peace. And that is spelled P-E-A-S. So, as in, yeah. Also, what's that octopus guy in Seaside called again?
I think his name was Brigadier Marlon Scalazza III, Dauphin of Bubble Lane, but...
Thank you. But yeah, they're putting those $10 towards the Fight Topper or Harriet poll, and they are putting it towards Topper.
Ooh. You know,
So they are widening the gap. There is currently a $78 gap right now between Topper in the lead versus Harriet at 510. So yeah, get donations going if you wanna increase or change that outcome.
Yeah, don't be disheartened, Harriet fans. There's a few more kingdoms left until we get to Bowser's.
yeah, and we're actually going to come on to Luncheon, which is like, it's the longest in World Peace, right?
Metro's longest.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the longest, though.
Yeah.
It's the Long Kingdom.
Yeah, so we've got quite a lot of stuff to do. And this is the last time I'll mention any percent, I promise. But Luncheon in any percent is so good because you can do something called Spiritless, and it's just so cool to watch.
I was gonna make the joke later that when he doesn't do Spiritless, like, oh no, he missed
Oh, I
Spiritless.
missed Spiritless, no.
But wait, this is Spiritless.
No.
Yeah, I'm skipping Spirit because
Because you're just him.
I'm just him. I'm just that guy. But unfortunately, that means we have to fight Spirit again, and this fight
yeah,
is
it's
really
so much
hard.
harder than the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah, remember
So
30
close.
minutes ago, we've been building it up to this point.
Yeah. I hope it pays off. Oh, first try.
Nice.
Yes.
Got the pixel perfect frame roll.
I was gonna be really, really embarrassed if I lost time in, or if I got hit in there or something. Can happen from time to time.
Well, then we would have just said, oh, but it's a really hard boss fight.
Yeah.
Fine." Oh, we're gonna come up to Danster's favorite moon actually soon.
It is a very skillful moon. I'll say that, yeah?
I agree. It is
Finally,
definitely a
somebody.
skillful moon.
You need the right RNG there.
No. Stop it. You'll be expelled from the channel Facebook for a luncheon.
But before I get to that skillful moon, I need to collect a few moons in the town. And yeah, just going for the very, very fast ones, because in World Peace, because we collect so many starring moons, there aren't honestly that many regular moons to collect, so... Yeah, only the very fastest will do for us in this category.
Look at this skill.
RNG.
Look at this skill.
Wow, we got the RNG. Let's go.
Very good skill. Very good skill.
That's a joke, by the way. I don't think there's actually RNG. I just like annoying dance.
It works.
There is RNG in the like Hammer Bros like attack patterns.
Thank you.
But if you do that properly, the RNG is like completely irrelevant. So yeah, if you're losing significant time there, don't blame the RNG.
Just don't shake and do it with button inputs, and it's all good. Just like what Shem did.
Yeah, be more like Shemcat, everyone.
Yeah.
I actually really like the movement towards this moon as well.
Yeah, I miss it 100%.
Oh yeah, I didn't know about that.
Okay, that's fine.
Back up, back
That's
up.
fine. There's a backup. Yeah, very nice.
Nice.
For some reason, you can just walk on the wall.
Yeah, I actually wanted to show up the backup there.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool. Trust me. I swear I'm not bad.
Copium.
Alright, so this is the hardest multi-moon in the game.
Yeah, big platforming segments, but if I'm really
First try.
Wow,
Let's
look
go.
at that.
Let's go.
yeah.
Not many people can manage that.
yeah, it's really hard. You gotta bounce on Cappy.
No way.
Heart rate up to I don't know.
5.
What, 5?
I think
Yeah, that sounds like a
yeah.
fast heart rate.
But we're not done here, of course, because that's only part of the story.
Yeah, after we do the very weird capture of a thing of meat, Cookatiel takes the meat away, and we've got to stop Cookatiel.
That's
Well-
actually one of my favorite bosses.
Yeah, but why can't we just let him cook?
That is true, actually.
Ha 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 ha.
I mean, we make the food better, actually, a bit after the fight.
So true. Yeah, so
We like chicken.
yeah, so we're just heading over towards a sub area, even though I don't think it's technically classed as a sub area. But
It also loads so fast, I'm not even sure if it is. Like, look at this. That's faster than a normal sub area.
that makes me wonder if it's on the same map, then,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Shiveria.
Maybe. Because also, you can move even before you see.
Right. But yeah, we're just gonna get 2 quick moons here. Pretty convenient that there's just 2 moons in this room, I think.
Almost like it is on purpose like that.
Yeah, one of them is indeed required to finish the story and continue on with Luncheon Kingdom, but yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You just light the extra lantern with the lava bubble.
There are 3 lanterns that are lit up. And there's one that isn't. I wonder what I'm supposed to do.
Alright, so this is actually really cool movement.
Cave R.
Yeah, if you've ever seen Cooper freerunning for Odyssey, then we do pretty similar movement to this. Pretty fun.
Yeah. It's also the fastest Goofy running, and it looks really cool.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out.
Yeah, if you thought that movement looks cool, you are in for quite the
Yeah.
treat if you check out some of the Cooper free running world records.
Especially Lost and Luncheon, in my opinion. They just look so good.
I think my favorite is Mushroom.
Yeah. Also the RNG hit. I think this is actually RNG.
I don't know. There's just an invisible veggie in this fight that,
Yeah.
like every time in that burst,
Yeah, but
that burst phase hits me.
But it's not always there, I feel like.
Yeah, this is the big bad of Luncheon Kingdom. This Cookatiel. Rather than waiting for them to like, yeah, do whatever this is, we can hit him in the
Throwing up.
belly.
Yeah, the hitboxes and like those ones especially are quite goofy. so yeah, you can just fall like through them
Yeah.
if the game wants to be mean.
Also, even the hits on Cocotil are a bit weird because even the jump before you hit him, it looks like you should be able to.
Yeah, I've lost so much time in in various runs before, just completely messing up and yeah, losing a ton of time just because the hitboxes are so odd. But it actually went pretty well there, so I'll take that. That's probably my least favorite boss in the game, just from how inconsistent it can feel at times.
I like how our lists are pretty much completely switched around.
Can we go for a donation?
Yep.
All right, we got a $40 donation from Anonymous, who doesn't post a message, but they are using it to claim the Metroid shirt reward and putting it towards Harriet.
Yeah!
There we go, let's go.
So now the gap is
38?
to $38. So that should be another $40 donation for Harriet, and then basically tied up. And you can also use that towards redeeming a shirt.
You have like 5 more minutes.
I was
or
about
so.
to say,
Get those donations in.
we have like one more kingdom
Yeah.
pretty much before we get to Topper and Harriet, and it's a pretty big auto scroller actually. So all we have to talk about is Topper and Harriet.
What are we doing if it's tied?
I don't know. we'll flip a coin if someone's got a coin.
Rock, paper, scissors. But we're both for it, so that's kind of...
Yeah, do I have to play 2-player rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is Ruin Kingdom. There's not much here except for this massive dragon that's here for some reason. I've never quite understood where the dragon fits in with the whole Bowser and Peach. Whatever. It's just a little bit strange, but it looks cool, so we don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, if you were Bowser and you wanted to get rid of Mario, this giant dragon would probably look pretty appealing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is a really easy boss fight.
Yeah, the dragon's kind of stupid. Because why would you put the only thing you're vulnerable right there?
Yeah, and we actually do need to take damage on the dragon, just so like it phase goes faster, I
The
think.
dragon should just only do this attack. We have no chance. What are we gonna do?
Oh wow, it just jumped over that. That's crazy.
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 Or imagine if the dragon did like a swipe with his hand or something. That would also be cool.
Maybe. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Can I read it?
Yeah. Now it's perfect.
Okay, we got $40 from our very own Skenme saying, we love an underdog story, and putting it towards Harriet.
Let's go, Scanby.
Bringing Harriet in the front with $2.
Let's
so
go.
it is a
Huge lead. Huge
very, very.
There's no way
hole.
it could change again, right?
Yeah, it's only $2 whole. Like,
Yeah, like who has that kind of...
I don't
If you have $2 laying around and want to change the outcome, you might.
No. You give those $2 to Harriet. That's what you do.
Well, that's up to the donor to decide.
And also, if Harriet does win, you need to shout at me when I'm going up to that,
Yeah.
so I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Because if after all this, if after all this I autopilot into Topher, that's gonna be
It's alright, you'll just have to die.
yeah.
That is actually true.
Hopefully not in real life as well.
No.
Alright, yeah, so that's the end of Ruin Kingdom. I know it was very exciting for everyone. But Bowser is slightly more interesting. There is a lot of cutscenes, but I think some of the movements like pretty fun to see as well. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I think we need to like get all the donations just read at this point.
Yeah.
Sure thing. We got a $50 donation from Maud saying, let's shake stuff up a little and get Harriet more love. Or not as she needs to go down earlier. I'm confused how this one works out, really. Let's go, Shemcat. Good luck on the rest of the run. And he's indeed putting it towards the Harriet boss fight. And also towards Pokemon Platinum and the King's Quest target.
From the end of that message, it sounded to me like went to Topper.
Yeah, that
It
was,
did indeed go to Harriet.
Okay.
So
Very
Harriet is
nice.
in the
There
lead
we go.
with $52.
yeah, that was a roller coaster of emotions there.
It indeed was.
So I think it should, yeah, should probably stop taking the donations for this. Once we've collected the second
Stop
moon
the count.
of Bowser's, I think. So this is the first.
That sounds like a good cutoff.
So we've got a little bit of a movement section here where we collect some moon shards to form a moon. We would have seen this in Sand Kingdom if not for the fact that we skipped that moon in doing IP Clip. So we are first introduced to it here, of all places, which is much later than you'd expect in a casual playthrough.
Alright, so now Shemcat is hopefully gonna do some fast charge strats. I assume you don't do captulars.
No, not
Yeah,
Capitulus.
this is not the fastest.
Yeah, I do,
Old shard.
yeah, quite baby movement, all things considered.
Yeah, it's actually funny because the new version of this is called New Shards, but it's been around for like 3, 4
Or
years.
more, it's like 5 or
Oh
something.
yeah, so it's new.
I think it's from 2019.
That's crazy.
Alright, and there's the second moon, so if we could see the final numbers on Topper versus Harriet.
That would be good now, yeah.
All right, I have closed off the poll, and with Harriet at $640 and Topper at $580, we got a winner in Harriet. So we're gonna fight Harriet
Let's
first,
go!
and I don't know if that's good for Harriet or not. As Mark pointed out.
No, it's over quick.
That is also a good point.
Thank you everyone for donating towards that incentive.
Yeah, thank you very much. That is crazy. Even if the inferior option won, I don't mind too much considering how
Alright.
much you raised.
All right.
Go left.
Go left.
Go
Okay,
left,
yeah.
Left, left,
Wait, I'm
left,
all-
left.
Okay, he did.
Yeah!
Yes. Let's go.
I should have celebrated too early. I had to skip the cutscene.
This is a. If you were wondering, yeah, this is a big debate in the Odyssey community for years, basically since the game.
I mean, it's pretty much a meme now. Like no one actually cares that much. I feel like.
but it's still funny.
Yeah.
And it's about the only meaningful thing you can do to interact with the run, so
Yeah,
perfect for an incentive.
Yeah, it's a little bit not good in this game that you can't just like select an outfit or something. That would also like be
Yeah.
a good thing for
Yeah.
incentives like that, but
Yeah. just-
you lose so much time if you do
Yeah.
that.
Alright, and here's Topper, the inferior
Yeah.
rabbit.
We already faced him in Cap Kingdom, the very start. 2 minutes into the run.
This time though, he's got a lot more hats.
Yeah, but the basic strategy remains the same.
Yeah. It can be kind of bad if you accidentally like miss a hat for some reason.
Yeah, you have to be very precise with those like in between, like those phase interruptions. Because if you jump on the wrong one or don't quite jump at the right time, then yeah, there are going to be so many hats in the arena, and it can be very hard to keep track of which one actually has Topper in it. So that is the first half of Bowser's Kingdom. We have defeated the bunnies, and now there's a little bit more until we make our way over to Bowser again.
But, we're gonna do a... Oh no, why would you do that?
What?
You didn't do the jump strat earlier. Did you not do that?
Which track?
The drum one. Or did I just blank that?
Which strat?
The drum.
Bowser drum?
drum, yeah.
Oh, that's slower in 1P.
Oh! That's crazy.
Wait, what? I'm confused right now.
Are you talking about the one with the bird? Or
No, Bowser Dram before or after shard.
Maybe I just missed it.
I think you just missed it because I think you
Alright.
did.
Okay, there's 4 drum shots. For those of you still counting. But it could have been 5 if, you know, Shemcat wanted to lose a little bit of time.
Where?
Doing the Pokio instead.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, right.
Right, and now this is actually such a cool boss fight.
Yeah, we're actually gonna fight Bowser now.
Oh wait.
Lol, JK.
Oh my god.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Got it in time. Oh, it's not over yet.
we celebrate at the very end of the fight.
Yeah.
Because this can go very wrong.
So in this fight, yeah, the Mecha Brood will drop out Pokeos, and you use those to climb up, which are the little bad guys.
You use those to damage his legs and then slowly make your way up.
Yeah, but you can also just climb up if you feel like it.
If you could.
Okay.
And okay.
Okay, okay, thank you. Thank God.
Scuffed.
I think you can tell by the pain on mine and Dan's faces that it could have done better. It's fine. We didn't fall off.
It's not that it was slow, it's just it was very scary.
Yeah. Because usually you need the Pokeo to use the bombs to hit the legs and stuff, but that's very slow. So
Yeah.
that's very well executed, all things considered.
Not falling down is all you need for
Yeah,
especially a marathon run.
That's the main thing. Just as long as you keep on the mech the whole time, that's all I can really ask for.
If I was in PB pace, I would have been disappointed with myself, but on a run like this works.
Yeah, that's alright. And now we are coming up to the final kingdom since Bowser fled. He fled all the way to the moon. We've been collecting them this whole time, but now it's time to finally get up there ourselves. And take one last trip in the Odyssey, if I can throw Cappy onto it properly. And we go to the moon to crash his wedding once and for all.
Yeah, and
We're just that salty.
there's actually not a lot that goes on in Moon Kingdom. Like, we need to be a little bit mindful of the vectors like we were talking about in Cat Kingdom earlier. And also, we need to do Moon Skip, but it should be fine. No, nothing can go wrong.
I assume you don't do 2DSS.
I wish I was that cool, but alas.
Hand me the controller.
It'd be really funny if he actually did hand you it and you
if I just
died.
do 2DSS, oh my god, that would be so funny. But it would be better if I just got it first try. By the way, do we have any updates on the situation with the singing?
I have not heard anything from Tech, but depends how fast you guys are, or how fast Shem is.
Well,
sorry.
it's like 4.5 more minutes.
I think you can probably do it in the outro then, but
Oh no.
Okay.
I'll take the blame if Tech gets mad.
Can you somehow get to the stage in time?
I can
Do you have a save file for it or something?
I can maybe look. Wow.
Sorry for distracting.
There are some files with the music, and I think I could go into, like, if I skip the cutscenes and go into Mushroom, I could load the.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Because without music, you don't want to hear us sing.
Yeah, but I feel bad for the person who dated her.
Yeah.
Donated $100 over a joke. Yeah, so that was the Moon Cave skip. That actually saves like 5 minutes.
That's like 3, but yeah,
Oh,
a lot.
No need to be pedantic.
Yeah, 3 and 5 minutes. Yeah. Not that there's no difference basically. You're right.
Yeah, so that was actually discovered like day 1 of the game coming
Yeah.
out, which is really cool.
Tongues say it was intentional.
I'd say you have to discover that intentionally.
No, like that Nintendo just made that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's an alternate method of doing that strat where you wall jump twice in ways that you shouldn't really be able to do normally. So that's why people believe it's a bit intentional, especially because there's some like handy visual cues
Yeah.
that you can just use, and it basically just paths it for you.
Yeah, literally L is real.
Yeah.
Well,
there's a big L in the wall, and you just kind of climb in there and
Big
walk
L
your
to
path.
get the W.
Well, yeah, Shemcat did do like one wall jumping skip, which is slightly different to the older strat. But yeah, basically see like this L written in the wall, and that's basically what you need to aim for.
Now we fight Bowser again. He is basically the same, except now he breathes very easy to avoid fire, so...
Literally roll over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like...
No joke.
It's like 1 pixel or something.
I think it's only a ground check if you're on the ground.
Oh.
And that damage is also intentional, by the way, just so we have the invincibility frames
Yeah.
through the rest of Bowser's attack. It makes it slightly easier. I swore I'm not bad.
Yeah, we just had slightly more hats this time.
And now we only have one section left, which is the escape section. So it's like 2 minutes, I think, pretty much until
Yeah, roughly.
the end. Unless.
Yeah, as long as no one dies in the 2D section or in pillars, it's fine.
Yeah, surely nobody would ever die at 2D, right? Surely.
I haven't done that since I've had like a 1 pen in any percent. My time is 59 now, so hopefully I'll be good.
Surely.
No better time than the present.
Definitely not cursing it right now.
Oh,
I missed the block entirely. That's just embarrassing.
That was one attempt at 2D, it says.
Alright, don't fall. Let's go. We did it.
There we go. And that was actually the only 2D section that you do in, okay, not in World Peace, but in an ampersand run.
Yeah, if you're really good, you don't go in there at all by just jumping on like tiny little platforms that are surrounding the arena. But yeah, I'm not him, I guess.
Yeah. And now we're going into the very last room, where we just need to break 4 pillars and then go into the middle to escape from the moon collapsing.
Yeah, Shem is really making sure that the first pillar is down before moving
Took
on.
a few extra shots.
Yeah, I did a bit of practice earlier on missed early pull, so I'm not taking any chances this time.
Yeah, because fun fact, you can actually make this fight really annoying by getting invisible, by not breaking the early pillar properly.
No, that happens if you.
Oh, no, last pillar, sorry.
If you hit this one at like the block that breaks at the same frame that it disappears.
Alright, nearly ready to finish.
Yeah, in about 5 seconds now.
Yeah, right when Bowser shoots out of the wire.
So
And
Time!
Okay, the time. There we go. 1:16. I think it was 31.
yeah, that's okay. That's not terrible. I will definitely take that run.
Alright, are we gonna sing now? Because then I prepared a file.
I think we are enough ahead of schedule that nobody will bat an eye at that. So
Oh, no.
let's
Okay,
give,
then go
let's
ahead.
give chat what they want with that $100 donation, and here you guys sing. It's gonna be good.
Okay, everybody here has to join in though. If you at least know part of it, that helps. Do we want to check out the lyrics just in case? I think I know them, but
Yeah, I mean, the main lyrics are jump up to the sky, jump up super high.
but there's
I don't think
definitely.
I don't think those are the lyrics. I don't think those are the main ones.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Alright.
Yeah, so I just got to skip a few cutscenes to get to the final file. Do you know what track the festival is?
I've got no
No.
idea.
You could also just go to Metro and go into the section.
That is also true. That is also true. But it's probably a bit faster to do it here.
Because I have no idea, there are like 90 songs.
I have no idea what any of these lyrics are looking at them now.
Oh no, I do.
All right. So in the post game, we get a track list. Where is Metro Kingdom?
There. Can you guys, can Tech give that louder on my headphones?
Can Tech mute my microphone, please? It's got a really long intro, by the way. Here we go. Off the rails. Then you
Don't
know it's time to raise our sails.
It's
It's freedom
freedom
like
like
you
you
never
never
knew. Don't
need
need
bags
bags or a pass.
Say the world, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. I think we're too fast.
And if the dark clouds start to swirl,
Don't fear, don't shed a tear, cause I'll be your one-up girl.
So let's all
Jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. Okay, I have no idea what this part is.
You know that you're my
Superstar, no one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch. Get ready for this, oh, let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey, yes, see.
No one cares about this part.
Odyssey, yes, see. Aww.
I think we should just give a big round of applause for that amazing singing. Let's go.
We tried our best.
I think it sounded amazing. You guys
I hope
did
we
great.
satisfied the person who donated the 100.
And I hope you're proud of probably hurting all the other people watching the stream.
Sorry for your ears.
All right. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank
you.
you for all the donations. Thank you for everyone in the community. Everyone's really supportive. So
And thank you for Cappy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Shemcat's here as well. Oh my God, there's no
wow.
way. Thank you for being here, Shemcat.
Oh, what just happened, guys?
Yeah, I don't know. Like we just sat here for 1 hour 16.
Are we about to start the run?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
so. I think you missed part of it.
all right. Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Thank you everyone for volunteering, all the tech team, and obviously our lovely announcer.
Of course.
So yeah. Thanks everyone.
Yeah.
And
we'll
have
see you
fun
all
with
later.
the rest of the event.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.